Good day, friends. Today's class will be examining this jam question on the board. Let's get started. Today we'll be doing biology, and we want to examine the image on the board. This is jam 1983 question 2 and 3. So a diagram was drawn. The figure above represents the cross-section of a part of a dicot plant or dicotyledonous plant. They said, which of the following features can be used to identify the figure? Position of 7, the circular nature, number of 5, presence of 3, width of 2. So before you can solve this question, you must be able to label the diagram very well. Let's get started. Look at this now. This is a dicot plant, and we have been asked to label them. Let's label them. Number 1 is our cortical. Number 2 is the next layer after the cortical, and it is epidermis. Number 3 is the next layer after the epidermis, which is between the xylem and the foil. It is called the cambium. And number 4 is the next layer after the cambium, and it is called the cortex. The next layer after the cortex is our phloem. Actually, phloem is the part of the dicotyledonous plant that helps in the manufacture of food. And we also have the next one. This area is the xylem. Actually, xylem are the part of the plant that help in the transport of water and mineral salts. And lastly, the 7 is the pitch. So now that we have been able to label the diagram, the cortical, the epidermis, the cambium, cortex, phloem, xylem, and pitch, we can now answer the question now. That which of the following features can be used to identify the figure? Position of 7, no. The circular nature, no. Number of 5, no. Presence of 3, width of 2. Actually, the presence of cambium helps us to identify this figure. So the presence of cambium, that is option D. The next one now, the main function of 6. That's 1984 question 3. The main function of 6. What is 6? 6 is xylem. Is to A, separate 5 from 7. B, produce more of 5 and 7. Produce cork. Translocate water and mineral salt. Conduct carbon dioxide to the other part. I told you in the beginning of the video, I said xylem tissue are the part of the plant that help us to transport water and mineral salt. So in this case, we have translocate water and mineral salt. So option D. So the last question from the question we were solving earlier is the main function of 4 is to, this is 4. 4 is cortex. The function of the cortex in dicot plant is to protect and surround the vascular tissues. So let's see the option given. It's to surround the inner tissue, which I've said now, produce cork, produce root hairs, produce lateral root, produce more of 3. So the answer is to protect and surround the vascular tissues. So the answer is A. So I hope you have gained something in this video. See you in my next video. Bye.